I hope the background's an improvement to the old setup. So this is log 18 or log 2 after the whole accident. So for this video, I want to talk about what I think about this dimension society. I went on a walk today and everything was running smoothly. Well, except for this one time where I thought I was in trouble again. But I guess I was just seeing something because nothing really came from that. But anyway, I was able to focus on the world around me for the first time because I wasn't scared to death about the worry that I didn't have anywhere to live. One thing I noticed is what I want to talk about today. This society seems to embrace short-term pleasure over long-term. It creates these small consumables that are just filled to the brim with stuff that gives you just a little bit of endorphins or dopamine. But it is problematic to an extent. This is engraved into the minds of the populace. All the advertisements to me are just saying, hey, buy our poison. It'll make you feel damn good for just a split second. I believe what embodies this flawed ideology the most would be 5-hour energy. It's so small. They're everywhere. Delis, subways, my uncle's medicine cabinet, everywhere. What they apparently are supposed to do by their title is give you energy for exactly 5 hours. It makes it clear that the means it takes to achieve this is through having a lot, and I mean a lot of caffeine in these things. Now, caffeine can be helpful. Personally, I don't drink coffee. Yeah, I know, I'm better than all of you. But I understand that you might want a cup to wake up if you're having a hard time doing so in the morning. Besides the fact that by doing so you become reliant. I'm better than everybody! But this crap is complete overkill. According to the wiki, one bottle contains 200 milligrams of caffeine. Woo! I can get up for school on time! How much caffeine is in a normal sized cup of coffee again? So 16-ounce espresso it contains 160 to 225 milligrams of caffeine. So it is just slightly over or even under the amount of caffeine that is in this, which, by the way, is 1/8 the size. They also mention that you can have 2 of these per day. I mean, I guess it's kind of smart to say to not have any more than that, because you would probably die. It's just messed up, man. But caffeine isn't the only thing that 5-hour energy has a large percentage of. It also has a high composition of B12 vitamin. Let's see exactly how much. 20,000% the daily limit! Now, B12 vitamin, it can be extremely helpful in many ways. And it's also water soluble, so you can have a very large amount. But 20,000%? The daily limit? Oh my, that'll just increase your chances of the usual higher probability in kidney failure, strokes, sooner death, acne and rashes is another side effect. However, that is usually only occurring in injections and not consumption. Let's talk about the guy, the genius, the legend that came up with this.
Manoj Bhargava.
So 5-hour energy was founded by an Indian-American businessman named Manoj Bhargava.
If they can do it, I can probably do it in 30 days, which is the sort of the arrogance of the young, right? Maybe.
Did you do it in 30 days?
Yes.
Since 2003, he has accumulated a net worth of $1.5 billion selling poison. So what is he gonna do with all of that money? Well, he's gonna give it away. Or is he? In 2015, he pledged to give 99% of his savings to the less fortunate. Well, that seems pretty modest. But in the documentary, Billions in Change, it reported that he had a net worth of $4 billion. What happened? So in this interview titled, "I'm Not Rich Enough to Give Everything Away for Free," he talks about how he is devoting his life to help people and justifying 5-hour energy at the same time. He believes that there are 3 points that define a human's well-being. 3.
3 fundamentals which define a person's well-being. And they were electricity, water, and health.
Health. He is the CEO of 5-hour energy. Okay, so here he goes on in the interview saying how he created 5-hour energy.
How did you stumble upon the idea?
And so we found this at a trade show. It was a great drink. They weren't very good, smart people in terms of business. I don't have that much respect for most of the science guys anyway. So I thought, if they can do it, I can probably do it in 30 days. So, which is the sort of the arrogance of the young, right? Maybe.
Did you do it in 30 days?
Yes.
You came up with a 5-hour energy drink in 30 days.
Right.
He says that he was able to perfect his own formula of 5-hour energy after seeing scientists who probably took years or at least months to develop their own. And he was able to make his own formula that was apparently better than theirs in 30 days. I don't know about you, but I don't think someone who's not qualified as a scientist can do that in 30 days alone. I'm just saying. I mean, he's kind of a suspicious guy.
Don't have that much respect for most of the science guys anyway. And I made it better than what they had in 30 days. And then I went out. And the only unfortunate part was it tasted like bad cough syrup. None of us had an MBA, which I think would have hurt. But so we just did common sense. And we're able to pull it off. One of the qualities of caffeine that nobody knows is that it makes other things what's called bioavailable.
Oh boy, he's about to speak science. Mr. 5-hour Energy is about to teach us all about science.
So sometimes if for example, there's a headache product called Excedrin, it has caffeine in it. Well, why would a headache product have caffeine in it, right? Actually, what happens is you put anything with caffeine absorbs better. So we put these brain nutrients, which focus nutrients.
Okay, so he's explaining that it's not an energy drink, but a focus drink. But the thing is it makes you focus better by having more chemical reactions occurring in your mind. So it's still kind of an energy drink.
So it was kind of a trick. We tricked you.
It's just cancer.
Well, given your success, there's still been a lot of controversy surrounding the safety of your products.
Yes.
It's been linked to deaths, and you face numerous lawsuits regarding deceptive marketing.
How do you deal with these negative issues? Has it impacted your sales?
Somewhat in the beginning, but not anymore. I think there's a lot of hype. If you have caffeine in an energy drink, it's bad. If you have caffeine in coffee, it's okay. If you have caffeine in green tea, it's good for you. It's still caffeine.
Okay, so he's saying that it's good to have caffeine in tea, but it's bad to have caffeine in these. Listen up. This is bad because it has 200 milligrams of caffeine in this. In tea, okay, how much caffeine is in a cup of tea? 26 milligrams. There is literally a tenth, okay, a little bit over a tenth of caffeine in a volume that is sizably bigger than this. Freaking cancer, man!
It was spun to make it look like there was something negative about it, when there was nothing.
You spun it to look
There was
positive.
nothing.
It's
if you
something.
Talk to the science guys.
If you talk to the science guys, they'll tell you there was nothing.
In fact,
No, the science guys have a problem with it.
The report the guys went to the FDA, and the FDA said there was nothing.
The FDA has a problem with it. Hold on.
It was a media.
The FDA has a problem with it. Hold up, let me pull this up. Wasn't the FDA like the people that said you have to have only like 2 a day max? Okay, so if you look up FDA 5-hour energy, the first couple of sources that come up are seemingly showing you that 5-hour energy has been approved. But they are both from the 5-hour energy website. So that is not an unbiased source. But if you scroll down, you'll see that you begin to find a bunch of websites questioning the safety and investigating 13 deaths tied to 5-hour energy. Seems like a cover-up. Hello?
But there was a media hype.
So you've been cleared.
Oh yeah, I mean the FDA never even talked to us because they said, well, what are you talking about? In order to be harmful, you have to take 40 of them.
It's the same as if you take 40 cups of coffee, you're going to suffer.
In order for 5-hour energy to begin becoming harmful, you need to drink 40 of them. Forget what they said about needing to have over 2 for it to be bad. You need to have over 40 for it to be bad. And not only that, it's because it's the equivalent to having over 40 cups of coffee, right? That makes sense.
In the media, as you know, once something takes a life of its own, and it does it. And then, of course, the lawyers jump in.
All right, now he's saying how there's fake news around it. And I get that fake news can be a real big pain and make things seem bad. But sometimes, sometimes the media's right.
When you have nothing else, then you go after somebody for deceptive marketing. Because it's like, have you seen those shampoo commercials where the hair flows like, is that deceptive? Do you always have pretty people? Does that mean your product is going to make people prettier? No.
Okay, I can't handle, I can't, this is my first time doing this type of criticism. I can't handle it, what I'm seeing. He is comparing how they said that 5-hour energy is good for you to shampoo commercials showing hair wave in the commercial. Now I find that one of the funniest statements in this entire interview, because there's no real connection at all. The wavy hair is not deceptive. There is a difference between just showing the hair being smooth and actually exclaiming that your product is healthy when it most likely is not. Hair. You know what, forget it. I hate shampoo commercials too. Let's move on.
So the ones who came after us, they all lost because it was just silly.
Not all of them lost. The company was ordered to pay $4.3 million over an ad that they ran. So I think he's kind of just trying to bend the story a little. I'm just noticing that just a little. It's a lot. He's bending the story a lot.
Every ad can be talked as if it's deceptive because, first of all, everybody's not going to be that pretty. And if you use our shampoo, you will not get prettier, right?
Shampoo ads are not trying to tell you that you're prettier. Shampoo ads are just telling you that your hair will be better. Okay, that's all it's trying to tell you. Okay, the visual is okay. All right, you can do whatever the hell you want with the visual. The Japanese do the weirdest stuff with their visuals, but it's fine, okay? The problem is when you go out and say it. That you say what your product does, and if you're deceptive about what you say, then you can have lawsuits, and you can lose those lawsuits, okay? Shampoo commercials, they say exactly what their shampoo does, okay? Every other sane company says what their product does, and their product does that. 5 Hour Energy is liars. It's full of liars that all say that their product is healthy when it is cancer in a bottle. Wait, can it actually cause cancer? I mean, pretty much anything can cause cancer, but like, maybe like this many chemicals, it could cause cancer.
Well, today you're one of the richest Indian businessmen in the US with a net worth estimated at about $4 billion US. But in 2015, you decided to give 99% of your wealth away to help the less fortunate. What made you decide to give almost all away?
I'm not actually rich enough to give everything away for free.
I think I'll be broke in 2 months. So that does.
I don't think there's anything to say about that. I think we should just know that that was what he said and move on.
So what I've come up with is a simple model of not a non-profit and not a for-profit, but a zero profit.
What's a zero profit?
So the model is really simple. If you cannot lose money, you sell it at a point where it's zero profit, right?
It covers your cost.
It covers your cost.
Okay, he has a zero profit idea where it covers the cost. How did you get to $4 billion then? If you can't make a profit, then how do you reach a net worth of $4 billion from giving away 99% of 1.5? It does not add up.
No, you don't make any money, but that's okay. We don't really care. But the zero profit.
You don't really care about making money at all?
You don't really
You
care
do
about
care.
making money?
Well, I don't even think it that way. I don't even think. And I made it better than what they had in 30 days. I mean, I have to make money in order to do all this. We'll make money from the rich people, you know, and we won't sell it cheap either. We will sell for whatever we can on the rich people. The great fun is doing things which are really useful for the unlucky third of the world, right? That's where the fun is. We came up with a device that you'll have electricity for free once you buy the device for the next 12 years, and we warranty it for 12 years.
All right, so it's cool what they're saying they want to do. They want to make free reusable energy for the poor unfortunate. The only problem with that is the products they're making are just turbines that are connected to things like bikes, bike wheels, things that they need to work to make the energy for. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think that they're going to want to do that all the time. And they also have solar panels, but if you see, they're really tiny solar panels, which will definitely do not much more than charge your phone. It's energy on demand. You're gonna have to either get your own batteries, or you have to continue turning that turbine. Oh, God damn it!
And I look, the stuff we're doing in the water, for example, we've created something really amazing, and that's going to be launched in May. The device is only this big, this high. It can do 40,000 liters a day of any kind of water.
There's incredibly cheap ways to do this sort of stuff, like purify water. And I don't know if the products they're offering are the cheapest options. Okay, so what we got from that interview is that they're helping third world countries, but they're doing it by poisoning first world. 5 Hour Energy is also connected to cases of death. which makes sense when you're dumping a crap ton of chemicals into your body in an extremely condensed form as well.
The New York Times is reporting that the highly caffeinated 5-hour energy drink has been cited in 13 deaths.
The FDA and U.S. Food and Drug Administration reported today that there were some deaths associated with it. We enjoy the feelings of caffeine, but one of the side effects is that it causes vasoconstriction, or your blood vessels to narrow, and that could be a problem, especially in older people or people who have blood vessels that are a problem.
But who cares about old people, right? Let's see what new people think about 5-hour energy. Yeah. So, the YouTube channel Facts Period has a video titled "People Try 5-Hour Energy for the First Time." Let's watch it, alright?
You go ahead, bud.
Weird 5-hour energy shots.
Yes.
It's gonna take a while, isn't it?
But why does it say Irish people taste test here? And that guy on the left already looks like he tried a 5-hour energy.
We were told that we can't have more than half of each of these because you're not to exceed 2 shots a day, otherwise you'll...
Rule.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
I think it smells a bit like a radiator.
Oh, that's manky.
I don't like that at all.
Look at their faces, man. Does that really make you want to try that?
Oh, I wouldn't drink a full one of them.
No, God, no.
Do you feel anything? No. I feel everything.
You know, I like the lady wearing the white girls copying gay men copying black girls t-shirt. I don't get it. Okay, I'm...
Oh, petrol. Oh.
Does your sink get stuffed up sometimes? Then use 5-hour sink clearer. Great tasting. Are they allowed to write that on the bottle? I'm suing.
So looking at this, they're making it very clear that 5-hour energy does not taste very good. But in the interview, he said how they were having a hard time with the flavor, but they eventually got the taste down.
You needed to improve the taste.
Right, that was the harder part, is to get the flavor. And today, that's what we've done. It took us years to get that right.
I guess that's not the case. Deception.
Not sugar-free. What's in it then?
Good question. I don't know either.
That's probably why it tastes crap. There's no sugar in it.
Yeah.
It's fine. I won't die. I have a very good heart. Right, go.
I just want a little bit more. Just give me one. Imagine if there was sugar in them.
Yeah.
Then it'd just be like...
That room.
Just to suffer?
Okay, so what we got from this is nothing factual at all. Just some people trying 4 of these varieties of 5-hour energy and giving their take on it. And we got that it smells like petrol and like cleaner, and it probably should not be ingested at all, but no facts. But let's scroll on down to the comments, probably where there's more facts than this entire video as a whole had. This really needed a 5 hours later bit at the end. They were planning to, but they all died, so they couldn't have it. Otherwise known as Irish people taste test rotten death in attempt to induce heart attacks. Can we get a confirmation that they're still alive? I once drank 4 in a day by accident because I forgot about the first 2. Definitely not recommended unless you want to have a heart rate at 180 plus beats per minute, your fingers bending backwards from extreme muscle contraction, and the feeling like you can actually feel the rotation of the earth. Seriously not good. Soaking from stupid experience. Okay, well, in this log, I pretty much summed up that 5-hour energy sucks. And I do not like it. So, but besides that, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Camera, stop recording. Today, we are going to review every 5-hour energy that I could find within a 5,000 foot radius. So what I got here is every type of 5-hour energy that I could find. We are going to try each and every one of them. Starting with this one. Now, people say that 5-hour energy doesn't really have that good of a taste. I disagree. I believe 5-hour energy is the best tasting energy drink you can possibly get. The next one is the classic berry. Now, another misconception about 5-hour energy is that you only can have 2 a day. That is a lie. The CEO made it up so he can have all the rest to himself. I use it for gaming, okay? I use it to boost my Fortnite skills. Have you seen me play Fortnite? Yeah, boy. Oh, it smells like... It smells so bad. It's like some sort of lighter fluid.
Wait, I thought you were gonna say that it tastes good.
It is good. What are you talking about? Next one is blue raspberry. Now, I think this one is one of my favorites of the bunch because of its taste. It's just so pungent. Oh! Get out of here. I drink 5-hour energy every day. And look at me. I am the pinnacle of the ideal image of human health. Ew. Oh, it doesn't even taste like grape. So because of just the sheer number of 5-hour energy I've obtained, I'm going to have the rest of it all in one swig. My gamer muscles are weak. Hey Obama, you like 5-hour energy?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I take it to try this one. It looks very nice. It's got a nice camouflage texture. Just a flawless piece of human ingenuity. Oh, it's like candy liquefied. This is taking too long. We gotta open every single last one. Oh, peach mango. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Got that 5-hour energy. Look at that. It looks like heaven, doesn't it?
Turn down the weed.
Oh! Oh!
Smoke some weed. Smoke some.
Oh, it's so good. I need more. I need more. I need more. I need more of that 5-hour energy. I need the 5-hour energy to... I need the 5-hour energy to get that victory royale. I need it. It's gamer time.
Hey, give me a Monster energy drink.
Want a Monster?
I want a Monster.
You drink Monster?
I want a Monster.
I thought you were completely useless.
Good on you. Excuse me, I need 5-hour energy. Yes, I have this. How much is this? Sorry? Here, you want money? I got the monster you wanted. Yeah. Yeah, Fortnite. Ninja. Ninja sucks. I'm so much better than Ninja. Ninja's trash. Oh yeah, you wanted your monster. Here, your monster. There you go. Yeah, whatever. Now I can monster. What the hell? You're weak, undisciplined. Pathetic. Child play. My heart doesn't feel so good. Henry?